Hey, what's going on? I wanted to do a quick walkthrough of this Pentax K1000. It comes with a 50mm f2.0 lens. The lens is actually really clean. I do see maybe one speck of dust there. Let me just remove that for you guys really quick. And you can see the aperture blades. There's no oil or residue. You make out one or two spots of dust right there. Some of that may be able to be blown away, but I think those are internal. But yeah, no, I don't see any haze or fungus, just a couple spots of dust internally. There might be a couple externally from just sitting. The aperture moves smoothly. The focus ring moves out. The white dot's still there. That sometimes falls off these lenses. Okay, so here's the body. It actually looks pretty good. There's a couple, I guess, staining, maybe discoloration. And it might just be dust. It might have to be cleaned out a little bit more thoroughly. I did clean it with some Q-tips, but I didn't want to get too carried away with it. But yeah, there's the film advance, the film counter. So as you count, it's working. The shutter sounds about right, so that's 1000. And we'll go down to 250. And then 60. And then to like 15th. And then we'll go down to 2 seconds. And then this is the ISO adjustment. You have to lift up on this and turn it, and that sets that. The film advance and film rewind work all right. The only thing I noticed was that this button sometimes takes a while to pop back out. So if we were rewinding film, you'd push this in. You can see that there, and then you'd pop the front, the back. I'll just show you that really quick too. It's pretty clean in there. Some light dust. The foam seals may need to be replaced along this track right here on the inside, but I don't really feel very much jiggle. Foam right there, it needs to be replaced also, or it may need to be replaced depending on if you're getting light bleed. But yeah, it works all right. You can see the gears moving. And then when you advance the film, you can see that switch down there. It's supposed to pop out. Oh, so it did pop out. Sometimes it takes a couple of lever, winds for this to pop back out. I don't think that affects film transport very much. And then I'll show you bulb really quick too. Yeah, so there's that. Pretty clean. I'll show a picture of this. The battery compartment is clean. It will come with a battery in it, and I just want to show you now the focusing and the live view. I mean the viewfinder. Okay, so you can see the needle there. As I stop down the aperture, you can see the needle start to move down, and then I'll move the aperture back open over here, and I'll change the shutter speed. So this is me showing the shutter speed changing. Sometimes the needle does jump up, but yeah, get that. So you can see as I change the shutter speed, slower and faster. Every once in a while the needle will do this kind of jumping up thing, but it's actually doing all right now. But so yeah, as you change shutter speed, that's reading then okay exposure. So just to show you also that the meter responds to light, I'll turn off the shop light, or I'll dim it a little bit. And you can see as I dim the light, the meter moves. As I brighten it, it moves back up. So that's keeping the only thing I'm changing is the lighting. The aperture is staying the same, and the shutter speed staying the same. Let me see if I can get the focusing screen to show you. So there's the focusing screen. As I turn the focus, you can see it gets sharper. Yeah, and there's some maybe some light dust in here, but overall the viewfinder looks clean also. Maybe a couple specks of dust. Okay, so that is the Pentax K1000. Here is the serial number down here, 8370274. There's a couple marks here, at the bottom, some wear marks down here. There's a little bit of metal wear. I guess the chrome plating's kind of coming off a little bit. That's not rust. It's like the brass showing from underneath. There's a little bit of paint wear right there on the hinge. This part looks alright. And yeah, so I mean, a couple wear spots overall. The leather is still intact though. I don't see it peeling up anywhere. I don't see any rips or tears. This does not come with a lens cap, so what I'll probably do is I have this 49 millimeter filter. It's actually a Pentax filter also. And what I'll do just to protect the lens is I'll put this on. It's not a fancy filter or anything, but it is a Pentax branded filter, 49 millimeters. So I'll stick that on this lens when I ship it, just to protect. All right, I will post photos also to go with this. If you have any questions, please message me.